be?
Fast.
You can be driving as fast as you want, but if you put the car on the wall, you're not going to win.
You're constantly like just go, go, go. You got to keep an eye out for traffic. You got to be able to maintain a good steady pace.
Communication is also very, very important for this kind of races. It's faster than any other endurance racetrack I think there is out there. You have to work together as a team to do well, putting in the right drivers at the right time.
You can be in the sim for 2, 3, 4 plus hours, and it's just straight driving.
You're running on NASCAR banking. Chuck the car into first gear, turn it in. As soon as you feel the traction, you just floor it.
Goal is to have our fastest 2 drivers just absolutely dominate the field.
My name is Alif. I am the team captain for Ball State Sim Racing. I've been doing this for the past 3 years here in Ball State. Professionally, I've been racing since 2018.
I am Lucas Moody. I am on the iRacing team here at Ball State. I am a sophomore, so I've been here for just about a year and a half.
I'm Jake Dick. I've been sim racing for about 2 years now.
My name's Nick Henley. I've been doing sim racing for about 3 years. I've been competing with Ball State started last semester, and we've been going strong since. For me personally, this is like a fun race with the team. I've done multiple 24-hour World Championship races with other teams. And this one is more like I wanted to like pass on my experiences from that to the team. Watching on social media and stuff, you see that and like, oh, I think I could be pretty good at that. And then you try it out yourself and you realize, hey, maybe I'm not too bad myself.
I got into Formula One and more like realistic racing sims like the F1 games. And then from there, I've just improved and just had a lot of fun with it.
The event that we are competing in is the 24 Hours Daytona, which is a team event, and as the name suggests, spans over 24 hours around probably one of the most well-known tracks in the world.
So next week is the real 24 Hours of Daytona, and the week before, iRacing puts on these special events where you can do it virtually. So we get to drive for 24 hours of Daytona just like the real-life drivers. It's a very challenging track, I would say. It's not simple, so it's very technical.
The 2 hardest sections of the whole track is the turn 1, where it's a very slight kind of turn in. So you start with a very casual, then it gets a very tight angle. So you got to make sure that you can swing out really wide so you can get good speed on the exit.
And that puts you perfectly in line for the next right-hander, the horseshoe. Definitely my favorite corner, because you once again just brake late, chuck the car into first gear, turn it in. As soon as you feel the traction, you just floor it.
And if you get it wrong, then people behind you might hit you, and you're just going to be a dangerous driver if you don't drive it correctly. And then there's a very high-speed bus stop chicane, kind of makes it very exciting to race on. Fuel saving is big at this race because we want to extend our fuel stints to as long as possible so we can have adequate timing. But that's a few of the things we work on. So we call it lift and coast. You lift off the gas pedal very early on so that you kind of coast into the corner, and then you hit the brakes.
So being able to do that effectively obviously can save a lot of time.
It goes beyond what you normally would practice for a normal length race, because in an endurance race, you're dealing with tiredness, exhaustion, because you're doing it for so many hours.
You can be in the sim for 2, 3, 4 plus hours, and it's just straight driving with your only break being a pit stop.
You're not really trying to over push the car, not trying to overdrive anything. You're just trying to stay consistent, really.